Come on. We know what to do.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Again, it's Barkley fighting him off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Powers through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Let's go now.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Saquon Barkley with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A nice little juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
So a bit of traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield. Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. They run for the first time with James Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Mahomes will do it himself. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Albert Okwuegbunam, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Barkley, inside handoff. 97 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And it is still early, just the 1st quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll look to throw now on first down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Pass to 60, pass to 6, cut 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. He's got Otten. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. It's a tight game here early. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Purple 80. Hawk 7. 60 Eagles. 60.
Another try for Barkley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Go.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And it's a Titans touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play that gets them right back up to that level. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give to Cook out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes going to throw. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him.
See you, KT.
It'll be 2nd down.
See you, brother.
His decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Chinwe Dike from 17 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Check smash, ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and
Correct
winning
snap.
in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, very huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Now they'll shift things around.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bears 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They go play fake. Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, fuck.
Let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here we go.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
136 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Hey, check that. Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it to Barkley on the check down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A handoff to Barkley. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. touchdown. Kyle Williams, 28 yards. And the Titans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
9, Panther 60, 18, Rattler, 8.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. 35, Bears 14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 25-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. James Cook, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Shifts by him. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they were terrific in the 1st half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Titans. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Titans will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Right back to Cook for another completion. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Bears 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Bronco Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 223 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3. St. Brown motioning left. Going quickly here to Thomas. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
19 target.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. That's complete to DK. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Cook up the gut. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it, it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here's a give to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
239 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory, as they have been outplayed tonight.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Hey, yellow, go gun. Yellow. Yellow, hard. Hey, Sunday, also.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he is going to have the Bears first down, and it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. Fourth down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans' 35-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Albert O, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got Alton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
First down, Tennessee.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
1-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hey, let go.
They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. And the Titans are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
36. Cam Little to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. A partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hey, 43.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And his throw is incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And Mahomes will do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
First down.
And again, it's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears get a bit closer.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
And they're singing in the Music City. The Tennessee Titans are your Super Bowl champions.
Good game, man.
GG's, brother. Hey, that one pick you threw was straight BS. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man. Just wasn't on my side today.
The off-season, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely